Hey, Dolphins fans. I'm Derek and welcome to the channel. Here you will know everything about Dolphins. Let's check out the latest developments in Miami and all the news from the last few hours. Before, I ask for your help. Subscribe to the channel. Much of you watch our content daily and are not part of our community. This is a humble way to support us. I'm grateful to you. Thanks. The Miami Dolphins are facing a significant off-season conundrum centered around the future of their quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. The debate revolves around whether to secure Tua with a long-term extension or explore alternative options. One surprising suggestion comes from Fox Sports college football analyst Joel Klatt, who proposes the intriguing possibility of drafting Michael Penix Jr. as Tua's potential successor. Joel Klatt, in a recent episode of The Joel Klatt Show, outlined three main reasons behind his proposal. 1. Cap advantages and Tua's health concerns. Klatt underscores the financial benefits of avoiding a second contract for Tua, emphasizing the risk associated with offering a substantial deal to a quarterback with a history of injuries. He points to Tua's past concussions as a particularly concerning factor, expressing the view that these issues may persist and worsen over time. 2. Penix's downfield passing ability. Klatt believes that Michael Penix Jr. possesses superior downfield passing skills compared to Tua. He envisions Penix seamlessly fitting into the Dolphins' offensive scheme, capitalizing on his ability to throw with great leverage and accuracy down the field. Klatt argues that a rookie deal with a quarterback like Penix could bring a fresh dynamic to the Dolphins' offense. 3. Potential competition and trade value. While acknowledging the Dolphins' consistent support for Tua, Klatt suggests a scenario where Penix comes in as a rookie to compete with Tua, potentially pushing both quarterbacks to elevate their game. Additionally, he raises the possibility of trading Penix for value if the Dolphins ultimately decide to extend Tua, drawing parallels with past NFL scenarios where backup quarterbacks garnered significant trade returns. Despite the intriguing points raised by Klatt, there are significant reasons to view the idea of Michael Penix Jr. replacing Tua as a long shot. The Dolphins organization has consistently praised Tua, highlighting his statistical achievements and the team's overall success during his tenure. With a 20-14 record in 2 playoff appearances, it appears unlikely that the Dolphins are ready to move on from Tua at this juncture. While Klatt highlights Tua's injury concerns, it's essential to note that Michael Penix Jr. has his own injury history. With 2 torn ACLs and 2 shoulder separations during his college career, Penix's medical record raises questions about his durability and long-term viability as a starting quarterback. The Dolphins have been in an all-in mode, and the idea of starting over at quarterback may not align with their win-now mentality. Immediate needs, such as bolstering the offensive line, could take precedence over initiating a quarterback transition. While the notion of drafting Penix to compete with Tua contradicts the Dolphins' historical aversion to quarterback competitions, it could serve as a catalyst for Tua's improvement. The competition might push Tua to elevate his game, and the presence of 2 high-quality quarterbacks could potentially increase the Dolphins' trade leverage. In the realm of NFL possibilities, while the Penix for Tua scenario remains highly unlikely, the league has witnessed surprising draft decisions and unconventional team strategies. The Dolphins, no strangers to bold moves, may contemplate the idea, albeit with careful consideration. Defensive transformation under Anthony Weaver. The Miami Dolphins are gearing up for a defensive overhaul in 2024, and the driving force behind this change is the appointment of Anthony Weaver as the new defensive coordinator. Weaver, former defensive line coach for the Baltimore Ravens, recently shared his insights and plans for the team's defensive strategy. One particular focus of Weaver's attention is the utilization of star cornerback Jalen Ramsey, promising a significant shift from the previous defensive regime. Weaver's admiration for Jalen Ramsey is evident in his recent statements to the press. Describing Ramsey as the prototype corner with exceptional size, length, speed, and competitiveness, Weaver envisions Ramsey as the ultimate chess piece in the defensive playbook. Weaver's perspective is a refreshing change from the past, where Ramsey's potential was not fully tapped. The departure of Vic Fangio has paved the way for a departure from the previous defensive philosophy. Weaver's commitment to flexibility and adaptability contrasts sharply with Fangio's more rigid approach. The need for a new strategy became evident as Ramsey's frustration grew throughout the 2023 season, culminating in a revealing pre-game press conference. Before joining the Dolphins, Ramsey's versatility was a key component of his success. Weaver recognizes this, expressing a commitment to moving Ramsey around strategically to maximize his impact on the field. In contrast, under Fangio, Ramsey's role was more static, limiting his effectiveness as a game-changing player. Weaver's emphasis on flexibility stems from his successful tenure with the Ravens, where defensive strategies were both multiple and flexible. The commitment to incorporating this philosophy into the Dolphins' defense suggests a departure from Fangio's scheme, providing more room for strategic adaptation. While Fangio's defensive scheme has found success in the NFL, it struggled to adapt to a player of Ramsey's caliber. Ramsey's frustration reached a peak when he openly questioned the defensive game plan before a crucial game against the Cowboys. The limitations of Fangio's scheme became glaringly apparent. Ramsey's frustration was palpable as he expressed his dissatisfaction with his role in Fangio's defense. His comments hinted at a lack of alignment between his skills and the defensive strategy, leading to concerns about the overall harmony within the team. Fangio's defensive philosophy, rooted in disguising coverages and limiting pre-snap information for the opposing quarterback, has been successful. However, Ramsey's unique skill set demands a more dynamic approach, which Weaver is keen to implement. The importance of flexibility in defensive strategies cannot be overstated, especially when dealing with exceptional talents like Ramsey. Weaver's commitment to a flexible approach aligns with successful defensive strategies seen in the Ravens' defense under Mike Macdonald. The anticipated impact of Weaver's flexible approach on the Dolphins' defense is significant. The potential for increased versatility, adaptability, and strategic deployment of players like Ramsey bodes well for a more formidable defense in the upcoming season. In your opinion, should the Dolphins secure the services of Michael Penix Jr. and resolve this quarterback issue? And did Vic Fangio really stop Jalen Ramsey's skills? With the new coordinator, do we have a better perspective with Ramsey? Leave in the comments what you think. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join our community and get exclusive daily content. We prioritize keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings in Miami. See you soon.